Hey, hi all, my name is Kriti Tiwari. Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know, we are already doing World Watercolor Month and we have painted so many artworks till date, right? So if you have not looked at it, these are all real-time artworks that we have done on multiple days. So yeah, go ahead and check out. This was the last one that we did. This is day 16. So today is our day 17. So let's get started on our day 17. Okay, so we will start by wetting the whole paper. And we'll go over and over so that the page is wet nicely. Then we'll start by making the sky. So I'm gonna keep my sky as purple, mauve, right? Something of that sort. So we'll just go ahead and do it. So I have mixed a bit of indigo as well in my purple, violet, right? And this is my mauve color that I'm taking now. And I'm going over the mountain. That's okay because the color that I'm gonna use for mountain is anyways darker, so we're gonna use like brown shades, right? So that's still okay. It will not, I can still go ahead and on top of it I can do it. Will not create a problem for me, right? Now we are going in a zigzag manner to add these dramatic clouds, right? So what I'm doing is I'm going like round, right? So round like this. And then I don't blend it. I let the paper and the water on my paper do the job. I'm picking up some crimson and then we'll just add that crimson at the bottom. Now when I'm picking up, I am not washing my brush, right? So I am picking the colors directly with the same brush that I was using because I still want that flavor of purple to be here. I just don't want to eliminate that completely, right? Okay, so now we'll just go ahead and add brown at the bottom, right? The bottom layer. So it can be a mix of my yellow ochre, sepia, right? Burnt sienna. So it's a combination of yellow ochre, burnt sienna and sepia. Okay, now I want my paper to dry up so that I can go ahead and add the mountains. So I'll wait for this to dry and then we do the next part. Okay, so my paper is dry and I will be using my sepia. I'm not sepia, I think raw umber maybe. Okay, raw umber, and we'll start and make the mountains as we have like already sketched them, right? So not entirely, but some of the pencil mark is still visible to me. So and then I'm following same, or you can make any shape of your choice, right? So nothing to we want to like do this way, nothing like that. Okay, so now I've added the mountain. Now we'll start putting like a depth and shadows to it. So let's say that the light is coming from this side, right? So that side of my mountain becomes like a little lighter and the other part becomes dark for me, right? So let's see. So I'll do it and then I'll keep explaining to you guys so that you know what is happening. So as of now, I'm just filling it with one single color. I'm diluting some areas, but mostly painting with one single, and then we'll say this is the direction the mountain gets blended into the foreland. Okay. So now what I want to do, I want to make like one side darker because that would be like a shadow area. So I'll just go ahead, make some Payne's Gray with my burnt umber. Okay, so here I'm just putting some darker colors here. Darker colors, okay, and we will just extend it. So like us create a texture, right? Create a texture from the dark color, and then let's say there are some stones in the path, right? Some stones in the path, so we'll just start putting them randomly. So I've not decided as in where I want to put that, but just giving a tint of hint to the end user, like who is seeing the artwork, right? So to the user that there is something. And I'm just using my sprinkle method also to make the foreground, so it looks like there is something on the foreground as well, right? And then I'm just softening it by some water, so not trying to completely blend it. Okay, so now what will happen, wherever you are trying to blend, it will kind of appear and disappear. So go ahead and then sprinkle some more, and then make sure that we are not sprinkling on the top. So the sky part is not what we want to be colored, right? So you can okay. This way we save anything that goes on the sky area. And now if you want to make more prominent stones at the bottom area, right, we can just go ahead and then put some colors showing that there is a stone here. Okay. Now what we can do is, once this is all dried up, we can also add some textures. If we want, we can do dry brushing and add more textures to it, right? And if you think that the right portion is not dry, you can go ahead and add some dark colors on the top to make it more prominently dark, right? Because watercolors, when it dries up, would like change to lighter shade. So yeah, if you think that this is not enough dark, then we can just go ahead and make it dark. Okay. Yeah, that's it, right? So for me, this is like very much done. I don't want to add anything on top of it or anything on the foreground. I think this is looking perfect, very simple, but still full of techniques that we have done, right? And once this is all dried up, we are good to remove the tape. If you want to add, you can go ahead and add a bird, but then I'll just refrain from doing that. I just feel like this is like done. Okay, so I don't want and go ahead and do anything. So maybe you can do some lifting to have that color variation, right? So on the foreground also we should have some light and shadows, so those kind of color games. So yeah, some parts here I will also remove color so that the shadow and light, like everything is visible. So I want to make it very evident that the light is on the left hand side, right? So if you remove some colors from here, a highlight, like the highlight will start showing up, see? And now the lighter areas of the foreground, okay, so whatever is the lighter area of the foreground, it looks like that the light is falling in that area of the foreground, right? So it becomes light. This gives a nice picture. This area I want like as a hidden, because there's a bigger mountain here, right? So this would end up being like pretty dark, because then this is hidden by this one, right? Yeah, I think that's it. So we are good then. See? So this becomes our day 17. Okay, I think you had fun, right? You can do a color variation on this one, I'll tell you. So maybe you can make a different sky, then your mountain can be a bit of orangish, burnt sienna and orange, and or they can be green. So they can be sap green, viridian green, sap and dark green, right? And then the sky can be blue, so blue and green mountains, or you can have a sunset, yellowish kind of sky. For that your mountain can be orange and burnt sienna, the dark shadows can be sepia. Next you can have those kind of color variations to your artwork. Okay, so this is still wet for me and hence I'm not signing it, but then once your paper is dried enough you can go ahead and sign it. I think that would be it for day 17. So thank you for joining me. We'll see you on day 18. Till then, keep painting and do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Thanks guys. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.